Let me start by saying this right up front. I'm not telling everyone to run out and start using the walk-up style of hitting. On this channel, my goal has always been simple, to talk all things softball. The walk-up style of hitting has been around for a long time, and like a lot of players, I dismissed it early on. I never really liked it, but after more than 40 years at the major plus level, there was something I couldn't ignore. Almost every player I watched who used the walk-up was a good hitter. In this video, you'll hear from my podcast co-host Dan Carlson. Dan is well known in Florida softball for his walk-up approach, even though he didn't always believe in it himself. Over time, through experience and results, it became a big part of his game. You'll also hear from John Livingston, a Legends Hall of Fame player and one of the best hitters in Florida softball. John has been using the walk-up style for over 20 years, and he explains exactly why it works for him. Here's my philosophy, and it hasn't changed. If you're doing something well and you're hitting 750, go for it. That's why I call this channel The Art of Hitting. What eventually convinced me to take a deeper look wasn't opinion. It was the science behind the walk-up. When done correctly, it increases forward momentum, lengthens the stride, and allows the hitter to transfer more energy into the swing. That makes it a teachable technique, not just a style. In this video, we're going to compare the two approaches. First, you'll see Dan using a traditional stand, load, stride, and swing. Then you'll see slow motion footage of Dan using his walk-up. The key difference is this. The walk-up creates controlled forward momentum earlier. When that forward movement stops, the energy transfers into rotation, the hips fire, the barrel accelerates, and the ball jumps. The walk-up isn't for everyone. Man right here, I call him the walk-up king of Florida and Canada. I'm doing a little short video on the walk-up and the benefit. I was not a walk-up guy. I called all my friends, and I think I even talked to Bogey over there about the walk-up. I talked to Paul Stanley, Bob Waldyke. Well, that's the only two friends I have. I can't remember some of the only guys. But
talked to Bob O'Brien.
Oh, Bob O'Brien. Yeah, Bob O'Brien. They all said pretty much is there's too many moving parts, and I'm not a big fan. That's where I stood. But I thought back, and over my career, I've met a lot of guys that did the walk-up. It wasn't a big thing. We didn't have YouTube, and nobody talked about it. But every one of those guys, when I look back, was a great hitter. And they all came from the Northeast for some reason.
New York was big for the walk-up.
Yeah. And you've seen a lot of guys do the walk-up. Have you ever seen anybody doing a walk-up? It wasn't good?
No, and they hit the middle.
Oh, yeah, big time.
The walk-ups hit the middle.
Yeah, we had Stones. You know Stones, right? Yeah, that guy is a walk-up king.
And he hits the middle every freaking time.
Yeah, I mean, he's what, 6'6" or something like that? Now, Dan, tell us about the walk-up and what you think about it and the benefit of it.
It was kind of like the overlap grip in the sense that I saw somebody who was doing that, and it was on the Team Canada squad, and he was a little guy on a team of giants, and he was hitting 4 and just bombing it. And this guy, I talked to him about it, and he said it takes a while, but he says for me it works. So during COVID, I experimented with it. There was no games for me to play, so I had, as long as there wasn't snow, to practice it. And it at first it was very inconsistent. I definitely hit balls farther than I ever hit before. But then, like Dave said, with the overlap, when you're making a transition, there's always a learning curve. So there's the popping up and whatever. I came down here and I was in between when I got here. I would do half my round stationary and half walking up. And what did you say?
Well, what I said was, Dan, and this is my philosophy, if you will. The art of hitting is about doing your own thing. There are rules. You know, you got stride, load, and swing. You pretty much got to do that. Now, how you stride and load and the bat you use is all up to you. But I said, Dan, what feels good to you? What do you think you should do? And he said,
the higher ceiling for me was I wanted to be able to hit the ball consistently like I did with the walk-up far. So I said, well, let's stick with that.
Now I'm going to tell you this. This is not a promotion that everybody out there should go and do the walk-up, because that's not you. But it could be you if you worked on it.
there's a rhythm to it, you know. And it's a nice rhythm. I tried it a couple times. I did pretty good, but I'm like a statue type hitter. Okay, and so I go from there. So it's up to you what you want to do. But this is this guy right here is going to light the scene world on fire the older he gets, because he stays in shape, eats right, he does all the right things. So this is not a promotion on the walk-up style. It's just saying there's some guys out there that are great walk-up hitters. Anybody want to end it? You want to end it?
It's like the art of hitting. It's whatever you do, master that as best you can. Whatever you feel gives you the most confidence and the best chance to succeed.
That's it. You heard it on the Art of Hitting channel, and Joe Pavlock is filming.
You know, this video's lost in long.
In the walk-up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So this is John Livingston, known as Stones, Hall of Famer, and he's made the walk-up famous himself. How long you used the walk-up forever, haven't you?
You know, I started the walk-up in the 90s when they started putting limits on home runs and U-trip, so I could control the ball, control where I'm putting the ball up in the air or out whatever field I wanted to hit it to.
Tell the audience what you think it does for you.
It gives me a better bat angle to hit the ball where I need to or want to.
And you know, a lot of people say lack of control, too many moving parts, all that stuff. But
you know, when you've done it for 20 plus years, do you have bad days? But everybody has bad days, even the people that stand still.
It's
just a matter of, you know, your timing comes. The more you work at it, the more you practice it, the better you can strive to make it work for you.
Yeah, just the art of hitting, as I call it. Well, let's good to see you again, man. Good luck. Well, you guys lost, right?
We're lost. We're out for the weekend.
Yeah, well, there's always next year.
Absolutely.
And you win enough with the travel team, don't you?
Yeah, we did well.
Good luck. Tell
All
your
right.
wife to say hi.
I will. Thank you.
The walk-up can work, but it takes commitment. Like anything in life, improvement requires adaptation. For some hitters, the walk-up offers a way to generate more power or to move the ball around, like John Livingston talked about. It's not for everyone. But if your goal is growth, learning, and getting better, it's worth understanding.